Hi guys, and welcome to our Seattle road trip. There's my sister Jackie, and there's everybody getting in the car. We were so excited, and my little sister is in the front. She is typically the driver. We were going on this 36-hour car ride, but don't worry, she was not the only one driving. We all took turns. Here we are getting Whataburger. We knew that it was going to be a long car ride, and that we needed to stop at a Whataburger before we got out of Texas. We went to go pick up my best friend in Austin. There's Skylar. She's my niece. She's saying hi. My sister in the back. They're trying to fit the luggage in the back, but we had to downsize a little bit. But we were starting literally at 1:13 a.m. From here, it was nonstop until we got into New Mexico, and somehow we made it to the Four Corners Monument, because when do you ever get to stand in 4 states at once, right? So we're just admiring everything. They had little cute vendors on the sides, and we saw a whole bunch of families there. Here are my sister and my best friend and both my sisters, and then we're back in the car. We went to Colorado, Utah was interesting. Then we finally got into Washington. This part here was a little surreal. I was like, oh my gosh, it's starting to get very Twilight up in here. But no, it was just fog. This had to have been early in the morning. We drove 36 hours straight, no stops. We only stopped to get snacks, potty, and gas up. And we drove for almost 2 days straight. And then when we finally saw these trees, I was just over the moon. The views were beautiful. You don't see mountains and stuff like this in Texas. So we were in awe, all of us. This is my favorite view here. I loved how the trees were so tall and the clouds were low enough to where they covered the top, and it was just a beautiful sight all around. Here's where I really started to get the Twilight vibes, because since we were in Seattle, of course we were going to go into Forks. Here we are in our Airbnb. We're just getting settled and putting makeup on. There's my sister. And here we're at Lake Crescent at the Olympic National Park, which obviously this looks like something out of Twilight. But on the way over there, we literally had to stop and take pictures because it was such a long car ride to Forks, but we just needed to take it all in at this point. Here are my sisters, funny pictures. And then we made it into Forks, and we got to see these cool sides. Of course, they had some Twilight. They had Twilight everywhere. Okay, so we are going to take the fast ferry to Seattle because we missed the other one, and we left the coach. So here we are waiting for the fast ferry. So basically the fast ferry is just for like single passengers. You walk on, it's not with the vehicle. So we're waiting for it right now to go to Seattle. We're finally on the ferry here on the way to the concert. We finally made it, and here we are inside the venue. We got VIP, so we got early access to merch, and then we also got to take a picture with the artist.
You know everything, every night so sensitive. I give it to you one more time. Day and night, I think of you. Baby, late at night, I think of you.
After the concert, we saw the Space Needle, and then we were driving back to our Airbnb. The next morning, we took off and we were heading back to Texas. This trip wasn't just a trip, it was a mosaic of memories stitched together by highways, music, and love. Thanks for riding along. Until the next adventure, keep living your life, guys. Follow for more.